Samba Jallo too. The only defense you have, it's not true. That is their testimony.
But Samba Jallo fana na Karola yemen so je be fan tankandi la menna tumiro nyi kono wala nyindi ko ay men fo wonden to nyaati.
Ibrahim Barrow also.
Ibrahim Barrow fana.
All you have is
it's
not true. This is their testimony. That's all you have, correct? Good.
Yeah.
So now,
Council, before you continue, now that we have the organigram before us, can you ask the key question again, if you don't mind, on the cross-cutting? We just need to know.
Yes. Mr. Witness.
Yeah, that was understand.
The unit that was specialized or tasked at the NIA to be investigating issues the NIA is interested in would be what unit?
Bundal me ya lonko ika do ko dila la pour ye ko kiskis men ya lonko NIA ay sula la wala mjumalti.
It depends on the which department it falls.
Tutala obe fanna jumala ko do ko fanna min ko.
Are the departments standalone investigating units?
Fo nyim bundal nyim fay da kalo e fayende bang pour que la ko kiskisi fayeba.
When it comes to their issues, yes.
But in that case, there is no need for an investigative unit.
So
the investigative unit is redundant.
Investigation
Mr. Witness, we have spoken to a lot of NIA officers. And what they say is that the various units would do their work and they would send the matter to investigation for investigation. These people are lying. Hold a second. Hold a second, you've answered. Let me just ask my questions. Just a moment. Okay. We have heard from the current Director General, Mr. Sow. He said when Lankabu and Co were arrested after the operation, they handed the matter over to investigation because an investigative is a matter for investigation. These Farafenya attackers, when they are brought, they were handed over to Fodebari for investigation. What he denied was that he was not at the door to receive them. But they were handed over to investigation for investigation. You heard his testimony, that's what he said. If you heard his testimony, that's what he said.
I didn't listen to his testimony as of yet. See, if you listen to me proper, you get me. Like, yes, he went out, they picked somebody. He's supposed to be investigated.
Yes.
He informed the DG before handing him or whoever to the investigation department for further investigation. This is why I said further.
Mr. Witness, you did say that the various units would investigate their cases. That's what you said. You refused to accept that the departments, the various units would submit their issues to investigations for
It has to go through the channels.
But Mr. Witness,
they will be directed.
Please
take this to that place.
Please, Mr. Witness.
Okay, sir.
Everything that is done at the institution is done at the behest of the Director General. So if they inform the Director General that we are sending it for investigations, it is still sent for investigation. But is that really significant?
Yes, it is. You see,
Mr. Witness, wouldn't it be sent to investigations for matters to be investigated?
Yes.
Exactly. This is different from all the answers you had given before. I gave you specifically the example of religion. Whether if they have an issue, which unit they would submit it to. You said no, it would be submitted to religion.
issues where
they felt that they cannot go further. This is why I said we follow it up to authenticate.
Mr. Witness, the investigations unit was the investigative arm of the NIA. The various units, after conducting their operations, would submit the matter to the investigation unit for investigations. That was used to happen.
Yes, something to be yes. Exactly. Okay, it must go through the DG, please.
It does not matter where it goes through.
It matters.
It does not matter where it, okay, let's agree. It goes through the DG.
Good.
And the DG is satisfied. Okay, and the DG directs that it goes to investigations.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us the 1995 people who were arrested. Wasn't it a matter for investigation? It was not a matter for investigation. So what would the NIA do with it?
Yes, come in. This was an operation carried out by the plainclothes representatives.
Mr. Witness, but that is certainly not the case.
I'm coming, yes, because...
No.
Just allow me to learn, please.
But
please, allow me to learn.
Let me ask my questions. I will not allow you to just narrate a story.
I'm not narrating, I'm giving you an answer.
Hold a second.
Why I said what I said.
Hold a second.
Okay.
You would give me an answer. You told us that the operation was carried out by Usman Tamba.
Who told you that?
I gave you the statement by Salmina Drame.
I said that's his department.
You said it was external security, counter-espionage that dealt with it. And counter-espionage at the time was led by Daba Marena.
Yes.
Okay, and the witness who was in counter-espionage said it was Usman Tamba, counter-espionage, Seni Mane, you don't know where he worked, Modu Pikajala, and Musa Akinte. You said Musa Akinte was in counter-espionage. So the witness...
I said...
Yes.
I can remember that of Salmina Drame.
And?
When you spoke, I said Musa, I said...
And who else?
And Seni Mane,
exactly.
Of course. Yes.
And of course Daba Marena.
He's the head of the CE.
Right, yes. So you got 3 out of 6.
The other 2 I can recall where they were.
Exactly. So the witness said it was conducted by these people. It was not conducted by plainclothes from State House.
That's his version of understanding because he was involved. My version, that's my understanding. This is what I'm saying. These people were, most of them were picked by the state guards.
Most of them. None of them, all of them. None of the witnesses who appear here said they were picked by state guards.
Because maybe they don't know as I do. Like he said, I'm not, like Salmina said, I don't know as what he said. I didn't know anything about it.
Okay. Now let's talk about the investigations.
I said there was no investigation.
So these people were just collected, taken to Fajara barracks, and some taken to NIA. So in NIA they were held there for decoration.
Can I come in?
We are waiting for your answer.
Okay. The casing was done by the CE.
The what?
Casing.
The casing?
Yeah.
Was done by
the CE.
And what do you mean by casing?
Casing the such, like if you want to do any operation, you have to know the place where the person is first. How he moves, where he goes to. Then you come and set and go and ask.
You see, we are not talking about all these preliminaries. We are talking about
what happened to these people once they were brought at the NIA? You said there was no investigation.
As far as I know.
You are just running away from the existence of an investigation because you do not want to put yourself in there.
No, I'm not running away from it. I'm telling you my honest truth. See, are people going out to demonstrate. They pick them, bring them, and then what? So that they will not be able to go and demonstrate. You see, our job is proactive. We don't wait until it happens. Whenever it happens, we fail.
You are talking about something completely different.
I'm just giving you a scenario.
What baffles me? What baffles me is that you would have an investigative unit. You arrest people. They were to be investigated, and you do not investigate them.
What were they going to be investigated? Because these were people who said we are going to demonstrate. What else are you going to investigate in that?
Oh my goodness. Let's listen to what the witnesses said. Look at this witness. He was asked. Can you tell the commission which people you found at the place when you arrived at the NIA premises? He said, when I arrived at the NIA premises, we were received by the then Director of Operations, Daba Marena. Salimina Drame. Baba Saho, and some soldiers from State Guard. Many soldiers from State House. Is he lying?
I was within those who received him. I don't remember. Wallahi, it's lying.
Is he lying? You say you cannot remember. Okay, let's move on. Before this time, did you know Daba Marena? No, I do not know. It should be I did not know Daba Marena before. How did you come to know his name? It was during the process that I know his name because he will call all the time. Daba Marena. I used to hear the name, but I could not single him out. How about Baba Saho? Baba Saho is also that day I knew him. How about Salimina Drame? Salimina also the same thing. That was the first time meeting them. So you see, doesn't it sound to you that the witness is truthful?
Can't say anything about this. That's his own version. I don't have the right to object. I have the right to tell you that I was not.
You see, what would be shocking, Mr. Witness, is that the person who participated in the operation, a person who has accepted these tortures, he has explained precisely, almost exactly the same thing as the victim.
May I ask who's the person?
Salimina
who lied against me here that I was among a panel of investigators.
Mr. Witness, we are talking about this particular incident. Salimina's story is almost identical with the story of the victim.
Salimina la to sede androning abina mulung tan nyoyala ko pola ta memfa ngoka.
The victim mentioned the same set of people as Salimina.
Ko la ta menkang ay menu mol menu tofo Salimina fana yo mol del tofo menu be ma be ngi.
I said I can't remember.
Amara nga fole ko hakilo mamuta.
Okay. All right. Let us proceed.
Tenten.
He was asked, so can you tell us what happened when you arrived at the NIA premises?
Ya nyininka salam fa isa fono commission munena na ke bring alfuda ta NIA la korda bar.
Listen.
Lamoy.
We were asked to come in and then we were led to a big hall, myself and my companions.
Arna fanya ko purunga nanga bule no ba yen samba bumba do konon teding do nyon.
Is that normal?
O wala umusilo de menjar nyanta ka ba?
That is normal.
That when people are arrested and brought in, they are taken to this big hall.
Ke samba nyi bumba nyi ne kono.
It's a hall at the CE.
Is that normal?
You should bring somebody into your premises. You should take him somewhere.
Was it normal that they would be taken to this hall, to this big hall? How would this witness know that if this did not happen?
I'm not disputing the witness. What I'm saying is,
you are disputing the story of the witness.
As far as I am concerned.
Okay. All right, let's move on. So what the witness said about being taken to this place is true. You accept it. From there, Daba Marena being the leader, used to us to call us one by one to be led to another room, that is the interrogation room.
Is
it correct that Daba Marena was the leader of that operation?
He's the head of the department.
So what the witness is saying, is that correct?
I wouldn't know.
You see, now it's becoming funny. This is an operation headed by counter-espionage. They have arrested people. Initially, you said that they will do the preliminaries and send the person to investigations for further investigation. And here the witness is saying, we were brought in, Daba Marena received us, and he took us one by one into a room for interrogation. You say you don't know.
I cannot say for certain because I was not there. This is the truth.
Okay. What the witness said, is it in line with what would normally happen?
For aning Paul kata nyame anu be bisila kilingola no kamba.
This I wouldn't say anything about that.
You see, Mr. Witness, you are playing ignorance, you are feigning ignorance. This is it. You would not work in a place and rise to the position of director. You know exactly what your procedures are. You just playing games. You are just playing games. External security, counter-espionage, it does not matter. You had the same procedures. All right, let's go ahead with what the witness said. Brought into the interrogation room one by one. We do not go in pairs. Only one, then after they will come and take somebody. Also he will go. This is how things went on.
Bungo nyin kono je kan killing sambale bukan mofula sambale kan killing sambale ni pare do e findina do fana eta fokube mobe banda.
Is the witness lying or you don't know how things went?
Fani alla bam fo imalo no kol nyin tamata nyamemba.
Thank you. You can hide behind that all you like. Where you eventually called to that one and one interrogation. Witness answer. Yes, before then Daba Marena looked at me because all the people can walk. I cannot walk. Big man crawling. So he looked at me and saw my broken leg and asked, what is your name? I say my name is Senifai. What are you doing? I say I'm a businessman in Serekunda. He said, oh, I wanted to leave you, but the information I got from one Bakari Kamara is that your shop is the place they conduct meetings. You conduct meetings. And that was asked. Was that allegation in fact true? Answer. At that juncture, I told him that this is not true. I saw Bakari Kamara did not know where my shop is, and he has never visited my shop. Would such conversation be normal? In such situations? You wouldn't know. All right. And then he was asked, were you surprised by that allegation? Because the previous question showed that they have received some intelligence information on which they acted. Isn't that the case? But isn't that obvious?
What is obvious?
If Daba Marena would tell him, we have received information is that your place, your shop is the place they were conducting meetings. Wouldn't that suggest intelligence information? Isn't it normal that Daba Marena would use intelligence information when dealing with these people? I couldn't speak for him. Yes, but Mr. Witness, you see, if you still hide with regards to the very obvious things, you make yourself look very bad. Daba was head of counter-espionage. But what he deals with is intelligence information. What he deals with is intelligence information. Answer now.
Yes.
And what the witness said suggests that Daba told him, I have received intelligence information that you were doing A, B, and C.
That's what the witness said. That's what the witness said.
But I have read.
I heard you reading it. So
do you agree with that?
No. I heard you reading what he said. That's his opinion. I cannot say, yeah, I agree or I don't agree.
You're just wasting the commission's time. You're just wasting the commission's time on very simple issues. I would proceed. And he was asked, and what happened after that? From there he said, all right, come in. I was escorted to that big office. Nobody helped me. They did not allow anybody to carry me. I do not have to lean on something. But as I crawled from there to the place, I met some soldiers plus NIA personnel. And then the favorite NIA interrogation position would follow. He was undressed. That too is a lie. What do you know? Isn't that your modus operandi? Strip the person naked prior to interrogation? Just answer the question. Answer the question. That was not the modus operandi. Mr. Witness, it's all right. But Samba Jallo said he was undressed. By you for the bari and others. Balo Kante said he was undressed. Ibrahim Jata said he was undressed. Omar Jata said he was undressed. Omar Dabo said he was undressed. Ibrahim Baro said he was stripped naked. Even the most glaring one, Langkabu. He had to run from NIA to Banjul Police Headquarters naked. He did not strip his clothes when he was outside. Stripping people naked was NIA modus operandi. That was how you humiliated people. That is how you ensured that the people would not escape and run away until Lankabu did it. So would the witness also guess that this is how you did it? By stripping him naked? This is personal stuff. That too is a lie? I can't comment on that. Then he went on to say, I met a machine. Somebody was conducting that machine. To the electric machine, they shock people and they undress until I am left with my knickers, and then this time they started interrogating me. He also guessed that. You know how many witnesses testified to this effect? But I can't say so I can't comment on something I'm not aware of. He was asked later. You also mentioned Daba Marena. Was he there? Did he participate in the torture? If the witness wanted to lie and implicate people, he would probably say yes. But this is what the witness answered. No, he was just giving orders. He is the boss. Was he right that Daba Marena was the boss? He was right. He was the head of the CE. So that is no guess. That is no guesswork.
He's the head of C. It's no guesswork, that's true.
Exactly. How would the witness have known?
I
cannot answer that because I wouldn't know.
You mentioned, you said he was the boss. He was supervising it. He said yes, the director. And he was asked. You mentioned that when you arrived, you found Baba Saho, Musa Sedik and Salmina Drame. Did these individuals participate in your torture? He said yes, they participate.
He said no, I did not.
This is the only bit that the witness lied about.
Yes. This because I wasn't there.
And he was asked whether Salmina participated. He said yes, Salmina participated. And Salmina acknowledged that tortures were normal with the NIA. Is that true or false?
Tortures were
normal at the NIA. Tortures happen frequently. That's not true. And you see, and you were implicated in a lot of the tortures that were ongoing, so you would have reason to deny that, wouldn't you? He was asked about his colleagues. And he said, so you said your colleagues were also subjected to a similar process. He said the same thing. And he was asked who were they. And he mentioned as follows. Jundu Jawara, Lamin Kanaji, Alaji Moro Sedikan, Langhawa Sonko, Ode Sise, Amadou Diallo, Usman Diallo, Buna Kebe, Ibrahima Sonko, Sirif Biai, and Omar Ba. In fact, 11 people. They were all tortured. The NIA by your group.
The councillor said, this particular district, I wasn't there. It doesn't concern my department.
Well, your department was badly incriminated. And it's not incriminated by title. You were individually identified. Not just by the victims, but by your colleagues as well.
And the same colleagues came here to lie against me.
When a person made a mistake,
it's a serious mistake.
Yes.
Worldwide, everybody's working.
Okay, now let's talk about the correct one.
No, let's finish this first. It's a serious one. You
want to run in a corner where it's most convenient. We would bring you out and take you to where the truth is. We take you to where the truth is. The truth is painful and inconvenient. If these matters were to be investigated, which department would they be sent?
If they were to investigate it, yes. Where it is directed to go.
But would it be normal to send it to investigations?
Yes.
Answer now.
Yes.
And if it was sent to investigations, it would be sent to you.
Ninga tare basambala bundara
And Fode Bari and Baba Dindin Jobate.
Fode Bari and Baba Dindin Jobate.
We sent to the head of the department.
Basambala do
And who was that? And who was that?
Mr. Bari. For
exactly.
This is a regimental organization. I want you to have
Mr. Witness, we know that.
Okay, thank you.
We know that.
Okay.
But I have just told you the 3 top officials in that department.
Headed by somebody.
Fode Bari, Baba Dindin Jobate, and yourself. Isn't that true? But you think that the witness would just blindly know that he would just plug it from the air?
Plug what from the air?
The fact that you were involved with him?
So true. Because there was nothing to be investigated. These people were arrested already for trying to.
Well, it seems like you haven't listened to what the witness said.
I've listened to that.
The witness said they were taken to the rooms, a few questions were asked, and they were tortured.
Big room, sir.
Next time, listen. He was first taken to the big hall, and they were taken to a room there. They were removed from there and taken to another big place. That is where they were tortured. You heard him say he had to crawl to get there.
Did you have this opportunity to visit the CEN?
We have visited the NIA.
Did you read the CEN?
We have visited the NIA.
Okay.
Look, you cannot explain why this particular person who does not know you, why would he claim that he met you on this particular occasion, and it just happens that you are in fact the right person to be there at that time.
Which is not true.
Okay, well, you can hide behind it is not true as much as you want. Even if I ask you whether Baba Saho is your name, you can say it is not true. Because here we don't take you to the corner and beat you up for you to answer. So, but you have accepted that if this matter were to be investigated, it would have to be sent to investigation.
Yes. If we are investigated.
And in that case, it would be sent to Fode Bari, Baba Dindin Jobate, and yourself.
It will be sent to the head of that department.
Does he have a name?
Fode Bari.
And Fode Bari would be working with you. And Baba Dindin Jobate.
Yes.
Okay. So, in fact, the witness is saying, well, it was you people who dealt with him. So that too is a guess. Okay. All right. But, Mr. Witness, this has been your modus operandi. This is how you did things at the NIA. In all the 3 credible allegations made against you, which happened at different times to different individuals who don't know one another, they all described the same process. Is that too a coincidence or a fabrication?
I wouldn't know.
See?
I I wouldn't know because.
But Samba Jallo described being forcibly rendered naked. His trousers were removed by yourself and for the body.
But Samba Jallo ya fujanko ya force to bond ala kufengol bonda la no meya ko le baba saho ani for the body.
Unelectrocuted.
Nu ya maskura wala fanam.
Senify said he was undressed.
Senify ko ya uranne.
Unelectrocuted.
Ya maskura wala.
Omar Jata said
Omar Jata fanam ko
he was undressed and electrocuted.
Ya uranne ya maskura wala.
The beauty is
Omar
Jata did not mention your name.
Omar Jata o mete fa to fo.
So your name is not as nice as you thought it was.
To ito man nyinya ko ite ya mira nyame.
What's your opinion?
Do you have an explanation for that?
Apart from saying no to what the allegations?
So these witnesses appear very credible. Appear very credible. But then let's come to 2006. You were already out of the service. Correct? Yaya Jammeh called you back. Correct? To come and conduct an investigation.
Yes.
Because you are the experts, you are the successful guys in investigations.
I don't see myself as an expert.
Well, your set is called the experts. You are the experts.
That's how they are seen us, maybe. I want to see myself.
Or maybe the torturers.
Whatever. They see us to be. But no, torturing, no.
But when you were brought to come and work at that panel in 2006, there was a lot of torturing going on. True or false? This torturing was countenanced by all of you.
How?
Just answer the question.
No.
Yes or no?
No.
You in fact participated in the torturing.
Never.
Tell us how you came to be in the panel.
I think a day or two after the attempted coup. I was approached by Lam Tambang Tamba, who was directed to my house by my neighbor, Sergeant Fofana. This was on or about 9, 10 in the evening. They knocked my gate. I saw Sergeant. He said, in Maninka, I opened the gate. When I saw him with Lang said, he had talked to him.
Lang said I was sent by the head.
I mean the president then, Yaya Jammeh.
Well, the president of the Yaya Jammeh.
So I spoke with him briefly. He said, Mr. Saho, I want you to go and join this investigation going on.
I can
remember he said, Lang will give you the details. At the same time, he inquired about Mr. Barry. I left with Lang and Mr. Fofana. Joined Lang's vehicle And then Mr. Fufana went home.
Mr. Fufana said as well.
He went to Mr. Barry. I called him. I said, phone
Tata Mr. Barry, anga command telephone auto nka ebe muntu ya.
Because I had this understanding that he spoke with the president already.
Katunga kibaro so ko ani president fon dia mutala fokapa.
Four came along with me in my vehicle before long to the NIA then.
Oh, nata brother na moto kono tata NIA.
So
anilang.
To the floor.
My counsel.
When we reached, it was late.
Kabin further wato tata bakala fang suokuta.
And you would accept that the president needed Peter and Paul in that investigation.
Munda ebesanda o kisikisiro nyinkono president be sula la Peter nim Paul la o kisikisiro nyinkono.
This is why he called us.
And he needed you there because he wanted results.
Sulata la jele katunga lafta kula game.
Maybe that could be true.
Could be or true.
Could be true.
But of course,
because we found people there.
But if you guys were not useful there, he would not call you.
That's true.
Remember, you guys were sacked from the service by none other than him. True or false?
Yes.
So he's taking you from the freezer and was reactivating you. True or false?
That's the way you put it.
He is recycling you or making you bounce back, as they used to say.
I'll take making us bounce back.
That is more interesting. That is more palatable. Huh?
Okay.
But he did not make you bounce back because he just liked your names or your smile. He knew your capacity to produce results in investigations.
He knows we are very steady in our investigation.
He would not know that. He's never seen you walking. He knows the results you produce.
I've worked with him before he became the president. Yes, it was good work.
And he knew your capacity to produce results. Remember, 1995, 1996, those are the most difficult periods. Fodebari was there. You were there. And results were produced.
I, for one, I don't see those things as difficult. 1992 to the most difficult.
1992, you would not torture people willy-nilly, would you?
1992, we become
you do touch us.
Oh, thank you very much. Finally. Hallelujah.
We?
Yes.
How?
No, you said.
I said, do we do touch us?
You said we do touch us.
I said, do we? Please, can you ask them to revise this? Do we do touch us? Sorry. Listen carefully. When
I told you.
Don't put words in my mouth.
1992.
I said that's the most difficult to me.
Yes. I said in 1992, you would not do touches willy-nilly.
I said, do we do touches?
If that is your answer.
That's what I've said.
So are you confirming that in 1992 you were not torturing?
You torture, you don't get what you want.
But from 1994, torture was the name of the game. In fact, your colleague said here that 90% of you have tortured.
Maybe I'm within the 10%. Who is it?
You are not even sure. That's why you said maybe.
No, I'm just telling you.
You are not even sure.
I'm between those people.
Well, the evidence paints a different picture. The evidence suggests that you are a notorious torturer. You cross genitals. You beat. You electrocute. That's what the witnesses say.
I fear my grave than any other thing.
But when you were brought back in 2006, you in fact did torture.
But kabri yemurun in 2006 song kono wo song ni ye tajinte yakal nyadi
you beat, didn't you?
Yemol ye bute roka
Anybody there?
rod ani mamo bute.
I had that empathy. You see, Mr. Council, first night we got there,
suda follow me for the
situation under which we found the victims.
Mol mi tora mi taran nyamen natara hadama dunga so tano.
If you have blood in your veins,
natara yelo ka borele ito talano.
How did you find them?
In a very terrible condition.
And tell us about that condition.
Cannot describe it unless you see it physically.
No, tell us. Tell us.
They were in serious pain. These victims were in very serious pain.
What kind of pain?
How they are. No, you cannot take it. You cannot stand it. That night we didn't do anything.
That was the first night.
That was the first night.
We have heard from Langtombo. And he said it was okay. They were not beaten before the panel.
There was no beating before the panel. They beat them downstairs. No,
they beat them downstairs and bring them up.
But it was suggested, it was made as if there were no beatings going on that was known to the panel. Just answer the question.
There was beating done that we were all aware of. Beat them down, grab them up. Before you can start questioning, how can you talk to somebody who is just unconscious? That thing sent me to my... Anyway.
Did you beat anybody? Well, we've received different evidence. And listen to this. This was a camera. This is his statement. Crying? I'm sorry. Well, the victims also cried. Genuine tears. Of where I was taken. However, upon arrival, I realized that I had been taken to the NIA. Upon entry, the place was littered with a lot of military personnel armed with personal and support weapons. Is that true? That was the environment?
That was a war zone.
He said, I was taken to the conference room to face the panel comprising of Baba Haidara. Next person, Baba Saho. Fodebari, IGP Sonko, Lantombong Tamba, Musa Jame, and so many others unknown persons. She lying? He said, I was seated, having my back to the door of the conference room, flanked on both sides by the panelists. And then he started facing some questions. On the table were a hammer, small chisel with blood stains,
The table, no. Honestly speaking, no.
He lied about it. But what's the significance of such a lie? All of you accept that they were beaten downstairs and taken upstairs. So what's the significance of him lying about what was on the table? And then he went on to say, I was told that if I did not answer questions correctly, I would be killed. And the hammer would be used to knock my head. Is it true?
I don't remember him saying that.
I am not sure exactly who threatened me because the junglers were wearing black masks.
Is
that true?
Council.
Is that true?
Yes. That place was a war zone.
So the junglers were walking there up and down in
only walking, they were even between the conference room.
With their guns?
I said armed. So they are too high.
What do you say to the suggestion that it was only one person who was there who had a gun?
Yes.
Would you say that's a lie?
I will not buy that.
Would you say it's a lie?
I will not buy it.
Mr. Witness, please, let's stop playing games. Would you say that's a lie?
It's not true.
Exactly. And then he went on to say, someone within the panel said that operation-wise, I was the head of the operations and knew everything. Was that a question that would be asked?
See, this particular day, we didn't participate in the question. It was Hydra who was leading. Was the one questioning.
What do you understand participate to mean?
When we were invited to join in them, during the question we didn't do anything because we just came in.
Can we play the video of Wasa Camera, please? Wasa Camera
video nga play ba nga ojiwe.
Then they were asking me about my involvement in the coup.
Commencé de kan ñinin ka ndatar no ta ñaadi la ñin coup d'état bayri ngoto.
Initially, I told them that I don't know anything about it too.
Follow on ko en man fello ñin coup d'état ñin to.
You know, and then I saw broken teeth
nar na ñin wuduri moje
on the table,
tableau kan
small hammer,
anin hama martan ngol
low stains,
ani yelol be bala.
and then they told me that look, what had happened to others will happen to you.
Nar na fanya ko onko men kita wodo do ko tangol wala bina keleta.
We are aware that you are the master planner of the school.
Ngani kala mudala ko itelam ko nyum kundon ko di fero ni be site dela ma kundon ko.
I told them that was not true.
Na ngoy ko wonden to nyaati.
Then a lot of others accepted that, you know,
na domande na song.
Part and parcel of the coup.
O ndabe coup de dañi bayri mun kono la.
But that was what happened is that when they were questioning me,
bari men keta wala min de wato men e tarta kan ñininka
there was a man who was seated at the far end, at the far left, you know, end of the table.
Kewdo nan be tar sirin nje mara kalola tabulo ni abe jamfari tabulo la mara karola.
He was asking me that I was part of the crew and that I'm the ringleader.
Tarta kan ñininka ko ndabe coup de dañi kono la andum telam ko ñum kun don koti.
I told him that that's not true.
Kay ko wondem to ñaati.
Who was the person?
Huh?
Who was the person?
I'll come to that.
Mina wotole Omari to mina wotole.
Then after that, immediately after that,
bota je ñami tariyari.
Hydra also asked. He said, Kamara.
Hydra fane ñininka ko ñe Kamara.
If Do you know that we are following your tail? We know your involvement in the coup.
Aka haidra kunye ko kamera yala nambe kunye mbe no masata kane ngalon na ko idabe ni coup d'etat ni konole.
So before I could answer that, behold that person who was sitting at that place. To my back, slapped me seriously. On the right, when I turned to look at the right, he gave me a nasty slap on the and scratched my eyelids. As my eyes inwards. Then from there he left. There I couldn't see because I was struggling to open my eyes. So he went and occupied his space. And therein again, questions were going, I was answering. Then the same person stood up. Same person wanted to come and hit me again. I had across the table adjacent to him. That person said, Baba, stop. Then he said, Baba, stop in Mandinka. Baba, Abula. Okay. Then he said, Baba Sao. He repeated again, Baba Sao, stop. Baba Sao, Abula. So that was the time I know his name.
Thank you very much. Mr. Saho.
Mr. Saho.
Does this look like a fabrication?
Yes. At the panel.
Yes.
Sir, the way we are seated, the suspects will sit like I am sitting here. Mr. Barry. Mr. Barry. That's me.
Well, he said the person was sitting at the flank.
It's the same table.
But what you described,
on his left.
What you have described
on his left. I was sitting on his left. I was sitting on his side. Can you repeat
what you have described suggests that you are the one on the flank.
What I've described is I was not on his left side. I was sitting by his right side.
Mr. Witness, he said
that's what he said. That's what he said.
Okay.
Anyway,
but he said this person is called Baba. Is called Baba Saho. And you are present there.
Also, because of these people, I spent 13 months at my tour.
Let's not come to that. That is so speculative. But we would come to that later.
It's hotting.
We would come to that later.
It's hotting.
Yes. Well, Baba, you people have put a lot of people in jail. You have put a lot of people in jail for doing no wrong or illegally, unjustifiably. So you guys would only feel it when it has happened to you. But when you do other people in, it's okay, it's normal. Okay, so you are denying that you hit Wasakamara.
I can't remember.
You cannot remember now. So you are not even sure.
I cannot.
You are not even sure
that I hit him.
Yes. But how could you not be sure that you have not hit somebody?
You see, one, I was not comfortable where we were. You see, I was very careful. I was very careful with the presence of these military boys.
Mr. Witness, what you have said is that you are not sure that you hit this person. Even a child would know what he or she has done. If you drink the water, you know you have drunk the water.
If I have done so.
But you are not sure that you have slapped the man. Well, the man is certain.
Yes.
He said you slapped him twice, pam, pam, and you scratch his eyes.
I'm saying no.
He is certain.
I was with him in mile 2. If I had done so, I'll apologize him.
Okay. Now you are sure that you did not.
I did not.
But
I believe I did not.
1 minute ago you said
I'm not sure.
you're not sure.
That's the truth.
Before you said you can't remember. So, Mr. Saho, you are just muddying the waters.
I'm not muddying the waters.
You are dilly-dallying. You are all over the place.
Okay.
I don't remember. I am not sure. I did not do it. These are three completely different answers.
Mr. Council.
Three completely different answers. I am not sure. I can't remember. I did not do it. These are three completely different answers. Because my style is effective.
No. It's just old wine in a blue bottle.
Exactly. That is why you were brought back. To torture the people. To beat them to submission. And that is what you did.
That was a military show. Mr. Fall, that was a typical military show.
Well, Wassa saw the military. He saw what they were doing. He knew exactly what they were doing. He has explained what people did. And he singled you out.
If Wassa should say he didn't know me, that's not true. We knew each other when he was at the military unit. We knew each other when he was at the military unit. I should tell you, he was my agent. I recruited Wassa.
He did not know you.
I'm telling you.
He did not know you.
No, he said he didn't know me.
Well, if he didn't know you, that is in fact makes it even better. He has no reason to mistake you for anybody else.
Now, if you should say.
But okay, Mr. Witness, let's listen to another witness who was present. Could you play the testimony of Mr. Haider?
Mr. Haider said,
you mean the three, Bunja, Wassa, and Yahya? I can remember a lot of Wassa.
Wassa then Hakilu Sublawan.
And when it happened, I'll explain that.
And Bracket and Bufaram Fulan.
We were in the process of question and answer, and he was cooperating.
Meaning Carol Ninja Birula, Alunga Mambalanga Besondi.
All of a sudden, one of the panelists came behind him, started slapping 1, 2. Told him to stop. And then immediately I turned to Fode Barry, who was sitting next to me. I said, Fode, please tell him to stop this. Why did I turn to Fode? Because Fode has always been seen as a senior. He seniored me in the service. This particular person doing that act always listens to him. I believe it was Baba Saho. I believe Fode could indulge. And then Fode told him, Baba, stop, fine.
Thank you very much.
Now, Mr. Counsel.
Yes.
I can hear Haider properly. He said the man was cooperating. Why do you need to beat him?
Why
didn't it?
Well, the witness also said so.
That's why I said no.
You see, you guys,
you can't be harsh on somebody you want to get information. This was our problem with the panel.
Mr. Witness, what you people were doing there was torturing witnesses to confess. Description given by the witness are almost identical. Almost identical.
With what?
The testimony of these two witnesses. It's almost identical. Why wouldn't they name Malia Mungu? Why wouldn't they name Alaji Martin? Why wouldn't they name Langton Montaba? If they wanted to just incriminate people, they would have done that. It is you they named.
I've had their version. What I'm saying is, the condition under which these people come to us, one, if you are heartless, If you are heartless, I mean. Not like the soldiers, those drunk, because those people.
Maybe you were heartless. Maybe you were. But two people, the victim himself said, this is what this man did to me. The head of the panel also confirmed that you did exactly that.
Remember, the head of the panel was our head. He was the de facto deputy director general and the chairman of this thing.
He said that.
Why he could talk to me? I could remember. You see,
but he explained. He clearly explained why he told to Fode.
Okay.
Because it was Peter talking to Paul.
Mr. Council, I could recall. I stopped him from beating somebody. I stopped him beating somebody. Definitely, I will not have stopped him.
Who did you stop him from?
Mr. Hydra. One pair, Mr. Mendy, pair. All I know the joke,
but Pair also said so. So what you guys were doing was playing good cop and bad cop. A would beat person, the suspect, and the other person would say, no, stop. No, bile. My friend, we all know those games. You were playing good cop and bad cop. In fact, you know, at the NIA, the person who would lock you up in a cell called Bamba Dinka is the person who would tell you, my bro, need chor. Bilai, need chor. Why haram they lock you.
No. These are the
games you guys play. You would not say these ones because you are ashamed of them.
I will.
Would you be proud of crossing a big man's genitals?
Or you be like? That's the last thing I ever think of.
Exactly. You would not be proud of that.
That's the last. Look, it's very inhuman.
That is what you people did.
That's what they said we did.
Well,
that's what they said.
Your colleague said you did it, and the victim said you did it.
This is what I'm saying. They said. But I'm saying no.
Well, the thing is, we cannot rewind the tape for all to see.
Yes.
It's not like this one. You did it in secret, in the din of the night. No. Late at night, you bring people from the prisons, beat the nonsense out of them, and parade them before a kangaroo panel, and clobber them to submission and confessions. And you submit a report. Oh, we did a brilliant job. They all confessed. Parade them before television.
I didn't know about the report.
Did you ever complain that the confessions were illegally obtained? Perfect place.
No. But it's money we more on Gina.
Okay, so you would prefer that you are okay
let you take
and allow other people to be sentenced to death?
If I was okay, I would not have been in my room.
No, you would prefer that you are okay and allow other people to be sentenced to death.
Council.
But you were there in mile 2 with them when they were sentenced to death.
When they came, they said they sentenced us. How? I asked them.
But how, you were surprised?
Yes, I was surprised.
Why were you surprised? Because you guys built a system. You guys built a system of beating confessions out of people and using that to secure convictions. That was the system.
That was more or less a soldier affair. Soldiers will bring them, dump them here. If you are not talking, they carry you. Nobody dares to talk. Mr. Hydra himself.
You did not protest these
We
days.
did. This one, mile 2.
We and who? You and who?
I first spoke with Mr. Barry. I said, 4. Mr. Barry. Hydra. He's the immediate boss.
Did you speak to Hydra?
No, there's somebody between me and Hydra, so that person must stop Hydra. Person.
And who was that person?
That person was Mr. Barry.
But that's not what you said in your statement. You said we protested.
Yes, when I say we spoke to Hydra, it means there must be somebody. That's it true.
My friend, if you say we, it means me and somebody else.
That's, I mean myself and Mr. Barry. So Mr. Barry has
Did
to
you speak
we
with
cannot all talk to him.
Haidara?
We spoke to him. Through Mr. Barry. Because we told
when he was talking to
but
him,
Mr. Barry has a completely different take. He said he was the only person who protested.
Mr. Barry de anite me vol farata Mr. Barry kwata dranna modi me alon ko ay balambaya
God be my witness.
And in your statement, you said you and him spoke and got Langtombong to go to the president to have MC Cham and Mr. Gay released.
Yeah, after he spoke with the president, he told me.
Who spoke to the president?
Mr. Barry.
You see, you listened to the testimony yesterday.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You listened to the testimony yesterday.
Yajama will talk to you if he wants to use you.
You listened to the testimony yesterday.
Not as yet, wallahi, not as yet. Only
you listened to the testimony yesterday. You know that is for Mr. Barry's version.
I know that.
That is Mr. Barry's
version. But I'm telling you here that I'm yet to listen to his
Per Mendy said, whilst he was being questioned, it was ordered that he be taken down and beaten because he was not cooperating. Is that true?
I cannot recall that.
But you can recall Haidara attempting to beat him.
Yes.
Do you know how Per Mendy described that event?
Let
me tell you. He said it was Saturday at 10 p.m. at night. He was taken to the NIA and directly to the panel. And he said the panelists were Langtombong Usman Sonko, Baba Saho. Fode Bari Momodo Haidara Bota Keita, Lamin Cham Demba Sow, and the Junglers. Is that true? Answer properly.
Yes.
And he said he was informed that all he was asked to inform all he discussed with Nur Cham. At this time, Haidara said, why you plastered your head? And he told them that it was Malik Jata who struck him with the butt of a pistol. He was butt struck. So Baba Saho said, do you think you are fit to be alive?
Baba Jata Kaiko. Baba Saho Kaiko Yamrete, Bedam to say, Setara Baluno Santen.
You threatened him.
Yakija Farale, Yakijo Tai.
I can remember asking him, boy, come on, I'm going to say turnover. I can remember telling him that. If you take that,
Mr. Mendy is not a stupid person.
You know why I told him that?
Listen to his answer. You know, he said to you, so Baba said, do you think you are fit to be alive? Baba. In the next minute, I raised my head above the ceiling and I saw the mosquitoes fly. I said, if mosquitoes are fit to be alive, why not me?
Kabrim Baba Konya Yamre Sabaluno, Nasanto Jibe, Nyae, Susulage. Nka Nisa Natara Susulage Sabaluno, not Nanta Balula.
It's not Sabaluno. This is about the right to life.
That is it. That's what he's saying. If he can survive.
If this is not about whether he can survive. This is about whether he is fit to live. This is whether he deserves to live.
No.
That is the question. That's why the guy answered that if mosquitoes are there and they are fit to survive, to live, why not me? And that is when, according to him, Haidara rushed to him to hit him, and you stopped it.
Counsel. Condition under which he came.
Mr. Witness, Haidara said, sorry, Bear said you threatened him.
I didn't see that. It was an empathy towards the way he was.
Well,
I didn't see it as a threat. But if you take it that way,
you threat him because that was the order of the day. That is what you people were doing. You were playing good cop and bad cop. A would do something terrible and then B would try to stop it. C would do something terrible and D would try to stop it. You were playing mind games with them.
That's your opinion, sir.
But that's how you investigate.
No.
And that's what the witness said. And then he went on to say, so Haidara instructed the junglers to take me downstairs to the torture area behind the building.
Not that I am aware of.
Well, you have told us before that people would be brought in, they were beaten, if they don't confess, they were taken back down and beaten.
No, I didn't say if they are not if they don't confess. I said before they come in. Seriously, I mean, seriously beating. But face us. But even how can you talk to somebody who is just unconscious? That made us to make the complaint. We didn't go down well with some people there. It's not the soldiers.
Mr. Saho, you cooperated with the torturing. You participated in the torture. That is what the evidence shows.
Said no.
I thought you said you didn't remember. What? Participating in the torture.
Please say participating in the torture. I physically hitting somebody?
Yeah.
I said no.
You said you did not remember.
I cannot recall. I cannot recall hitting anybody. And that's the truth. I cannot recall hitting anybody.
You simply do not recall.
Yes, that's true. No. If I do, I'll be able to recall it. I suffered for these people.
Your colleagues said you participated in beating them. Mr. Witness, what is baffling is none of you resigned.
Can you resign when you are asked to go home? Why resign?
Okay. The torturing started from day one. Well, you said from day one when you arrived, that is what you saw.
Yes.
And the torturing continued on a daily basis.
I was not there every day.
But it continued on a daily basis. When you came, there was torture.
Once we are aware of, yes. I cannot say everything.
But you did not resign until you were taken away from there.
Resign and go where?
So for you people, you just accept the situation.
You bear with the situation.
And that was unlawful.
Even the torturing was unlawful.
But even you accepting the situation and going and carrying along is unlawful. It makes you complicit in torture. Cancel. 3 times.
It was something that one dare not even say mandame by them. No other.
But you could have left. You could have left and just not go again.
Then you leave the country.
Yes. Like many people.
My family.
You were selfish. You were thinking about yourselves.
It's not selfish. We are all selfish. Those who run away
thinking about yourself.
Those who run away should have stayed. We are all selfish. But when it comes to that, no family.
Well, so you self-preserved and you sat there and you see your colleagues being tortured, brutalized, electrocuted, and all sorts of things done to them. But not only that, you were there with them in the most horrible place in this country called 5-Star Hotel Mile 2. Yeah. You were there with them and you sat comfortably and see them sentenced to death.
ni bebe ni dingira de ka fondamento ma 5-star dingira
you could have blown the vision.
Yaje ye sorong inyanda dul fala.
You could have said that these people were tortured.
Sa fona no nyinketa molde de mi ala ko yitajire yale an wole sondi la diamola.
Kalankana mandlo.
Nakala international press.
Do you have access to us? Our family, we are not having access to us. We are incommunicado.
But this was normal. This is the system that you served. This is the system that produced what you went through. It was only wrong when it happened to you. But when you guys were doing it, it was okay and normal.
If this thing didn't happen, we would not have been here. Studies TRC so that we can have something modern. You see, niamu ya jangan ada suti ada mana je. Niamu ya piti ada jawab jamu ada. Aling ada datinya kan.
Altolle ya tinya, alnyanta sonna ko altolle ya tinya. Wala tinna mbejang.
Mbele ngati, mbe, all Gambians.
Okay. Could you now speak for yourself? Because you are the one sitting there. Good. And accept your own responsibilities.
You
tortured people.
No, I don't.
You participated in the torture of people. Your investigative activities led to the torture of Bachamba Jallow. You would deny it because of the ugly things you have done.
There was any investigation, it was not with us.
So he just fabricated it, that it was
his opinion.
Baba Saho.
That's his statement. Definitely that's his statement.
Jennifer too just fabricated it, that it was,
that's them.
It was Baba Saho. Wasa Kamara too just fabricated it, that it was Baba Saho. Per Mendy also fabricated it, that it was you who threatened him.
To me, I didn't take that as a threat with Per.
Well, soon after he was ordered to be taken down to be tortured.
That's what he said.
And you people did nothing. You sat down and watched these people sentenced to death, life imprisonment, and very long terms of imprisonment. You did nothing. When were you released?
Spent 1 year, 3 months there.
Was it nice? Was it nice? Spending that time at Mile 2 prison?
I don't understand you.
Was it a nice experience?
Saved my life. I would have been killed. Maybe if I'm outside.
Was it a nice experience? Wouldn't you consider it as the worst thing that happened to you?
At that time, yes.
And did you realize that for everybody else who was there with you, that was the situation? That it was the worst thing that was happening to them? And don't you even think that the situation at Mile 2 was so horrible that no human being deserved to be put in that situation?
But people were taken there.
But you would accept that it's the most horrible place we have in Gambia. No person deserves to be put in that situation. You accept that. And you know that people were there because people like you have decided to keep quiet. But you know that. Didn't you?
I kept quiet.
Well, just answer my question.
I didn't know that I should talk.
Oh.
Well, I didn't know that I should make a complaint.
You didn't know that you could speak the truth. You didn't know that you could say the truth to save people's lives.
At one place where who will you talk to?
Okay.
Who will you talk to?
But you left prison after some time.
Yes. What did these people were there?
Didn't you think that you could have said something?
Like what?
Like these people were illegally imprisoned?
I didn't think that.
You did not think so? You only thought about yourself?
And my family.
And that is the reason why we are all in this soup. Because there are people who, when it mattered, thought only about themselves and their families. You were also accused of the Balo Kante. By your colleagues.
But I told you I was not here and I am so please. I've forgiven them.
There is nothing to forgive. If there is anyone to forgive, it's probably you. For crossing a big man's genitals. For stripping people naked and beating them.
That's an allegation against me.
Yes.
Are you taking that allegation to be true?
Well, just like the other allegations you say are not true. Those two are allegations. You are forgiving them for making allegations against you.
It's deliberate. With them, it's deliberate. They want to ruin me.
Well,
sitting here.
Well, these witnesses, Wasa Kamara also said you deliberately hit him. You slapped him twice. Haidara also said you deliberately hit this man twice.
But somebody who we are talking to and he's listening, answering us.
But the moment I'm
Mr. Witness, I withdraw the allegations against you with regards to Balo Kante. On the basis of the evidence you produced that you are not in the country but what still stands is you cannot remember that you have hit Wasa Kamara.
I do.
You cannot remember. See, but Wasa would remember. Haidara remembered what you did. If I remembered what you did. Samba Jalo remembered what you did. I have no further questions.
Mr. Counsel.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness. I hand over to the chair.
Thank you very much, Counsel, and thank you, Mr. Sao, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Baraka bak sedo baraka bak kansu sedo baraka inata minajang kanira sedo andro di tiara sijang.
Before turning to the commissioners, and if they have any questions.
Nanimbe na commissioner ke nyini kafu nyini karo so be nyini kala min.
I just want to raise 7 key points.
Lafta kuwara wala bije mi alon ko lafta wala senayam.
That is contained in the mandate given to us by the National Assembly of the Gambia. We had covered them, all these points during your testimony for today. I just want to summarize it in my own way. And it will be in the form of questions to you. Point 1. Have you, sorry, before getting to point 1, how many years total have you had in your service with the NIA?
I moved from NSS to NIA. It's the same institution, but the names changed.
Yeah, go ahead with that, both of them together.
I started 1992 up to 2005.
How many years?
1992 for 2005.
Arithmetic helped me.
13 years.
13 years.
13 years you were in the service of the Gambia Intelligence.
And in Saba, even do call Gambia la Bunda, do Bunda, me and go to live London.
Point 1. During the 13 years that you were in the service,
what Ila was Sanjitan in Sabomia, I go do call a Watomin.
Have you ever tortured any human being, any Gambian or anybody resident here?
Inane mo tajirintia for Gambia dingolem bang for molem ya besirin bako kanya.
Not that I can remember.
And if years had low blood.
You see, I'm human.
You don't remember torturing anybody?
Yes, not that I can remember.
Point 2.
Fulanjang.
During the 13 years that you were in the service of the Gambia,
ila was sanjitanin sabo watum nebi do ko la Gambia jang.
Have you ever unlawfully killed anyone?
Fuete inane mo fale sila la miala ni luwa mantaba.
Never.
Hani. Answer is no.
Kablo munati hani.
Point 3.
Sabanjang.
During the 13 years you were in the intelligence service of the Gambia.
Ila sanjitanin sabo mi ayola do ko ke londe kulukanu la karola Gambia.
Have you ever committed sexual or gender-based violence?
Fuete inane ku kala mi alon ko walem musol la fanna la ye fitno la musol kannabang.
During these 13 years, have you ever forced somebody's disappearance?
No.
Or participated in the disappearance of somebody whose whereabouts is not known? Have you ever participated in inhuman and degrading treatment of anybody?
Foyete ina da na tabula ku kono mi alon ko iba hadama dingola makamo dinda wal ka har ku ka hadama dingo mi alon ka manyan na kala hadama dingola.
And you have you arbitrarily arrested, detained them as some. Yes. 13 years. Never slapped anybody. Never hit anybody. Never committed any of these violations and abuses that we are asked to look into. Our hands are completely clean. Extraordinary. Commissioners, if you have any questions,
Thank you very much, Chairman.
Baraka Chairman.
Baba.
Baba.
I want
to ask you one thing.
That
is what happened to Bach Samba Jallo.
Bach Samba Jallo la Sanjo Benyaming.
Bach Samba Jallo, according to his age.
Bach Samba Jallo majiki asinyine ite tola.
I don't think Bach Samba Jallo will forget your name.
Foni atara Baba Sao fula lebe NIA.
Unless there is two Baba Saos at the NIA.
But Bach komole ko.
But Bach said to us that
dunia benyala
in front of the whole world.
Kafoko italiata
saying that you are the one
ya urang
who stripped him.
Alakeyata
then take his private parts.
Alipa.
hit it.
I
think if it is something that has happened,
I don't
think an elderly person less
he will
stand and disgrace himself, expose himself to the whole world.
I
want to ask you whether there is 2 Baba Sahos at the NIA.
I
know my own. I know that I am the Saho there.
And you told me Baba Falanet.
And your name is Baba too. Yes. I think at the NIA you are not alone there. I think Barry also is not there alone.
But if
you see the hundreds of people that are working at the NIA there, they only mention you people, 1, 2, 3 or 4 of you people. I don't think
wole batinale ba fola ko ke ba koto ba membo ko ngaibo ingaibo yeola banta dunia be yakalamuta.
I don't think they will just come to spoil your name just like that if you look at the age of Bachamba.
And
I think also your NIA.
Left engine kala kukili na ngani nen kala numbara question o mansene ma wala mnyintiko.
I asked before but it was not answered clearly to me.
Follow along bang.
Well, is it the Lord there?
Ngafo nu njambari mbare ngafo ite fana yekoteke bayri te mu ke baliti yete balu ndale fo wolom as SAC operandi lomba makala molom.
As I have asked the question before, I'm going to ask it again. Before you beat somebody, you strip naked the person just as how the mom born the person and start. Is that your law?
Can come in.
Yes.
You see, these are individual statements made by allegations made by people.
What he thought, that's what he said.
But according to
but it's clear to me that whatever he said is not true. I can answer that.
Ngamira silanda telling Fenkol atodu jongulas nyol be lafta kala kilinet.
Think now you people and jongulas are similar.
Kadunko jongulas lo fang office yatale.
I think the jongulas are better.
Kadunko wole mem fa wolota janne ko ngamole fa.
Because they have stood and confirmed that they have killed
somebody. But I tell you, yal two men na.
But you people, what you are accused of?
I tell you more in silence.
You kill people in silence.
Because kasi kamola ke ataka juru ko munko.
Because to take somebody's private part and hit it.
Oh, silence killer. Can go to Balu Alabalu man.
That person living.
Yemen from Kawale for it.
Okay, I'll get some
ha, Yemen Latin. Yemen Latin can go.
I have answered your question.
Okay, the third thing is ite mune soto be men fola Gambia molye yedo ko ke wato menna ni ye fonyo wato menna men kete bulu ite mune soto be men fono la molye.
What do you have to say to Gambia during the time of your work and also when you are retired from your work? Such as
ya tu mi melna
what you are accused of.
Amansoto.
This is not true. It's not true.
I have
sworn on the Holy Quran. I have even taken an ablution. My hereafter is more important to me. Baba, your name has been mentioned a lot. I think when you came, you will clear yourself.
What
I said, is it not that clearing myself?
Is that what you are telling me? Is that what you are telling me?
Okay, Mr. Sao, exercise decorum.
If your people mention you and say bad things about you,
Madam Samba.
Madam Samba, I do not
okay, no problem.
I don't mean to be rude on you, please.
Honey, rude man, I'm telling you,
I'm sorry.
So ku finga abe alale bulu.
God.
Ala ma ale mbede ma.
May God assist all of us.
Commissioner Carr, you have the floor, please.
Commissioner Carr, welcome.
Thank you, Chairman.
Brother Chairman.
And thank you, Mr. Sao, for your testimony before this I'm asking this question for the sake of the victims. And for the future of this country. The question is, do you have any regrets?
For proof?
Just any regrets?
For enemy settlement.
So you
have to regret something that you know. I don't know what I have done.
But
you have to regret something that you know.
You don't want to answer, but it's fine. The second question is, with everything that has happened, can you be trusted to serve this country in your current position? And why would that be so?
If I may ask, what's the reason why I should not be trusted?
Again, you don't want to answer my question. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you very much. There are no further questions from the Commission. The organigram that you've given us, which I'm sure Council would submit letter for exhibition in our records. But before he requests that, I just want if you can help very quickly, it wouldn't take more than a minute or two, to give us the names of the individuals that are in these boxes during 1995 that you have indicated is the time for this organigram.
1995,
so if you can go through it quickly. Who was DG at the time? What name do I put in that box? Sambaba. Who was the Deputy DG? And who was Director of External Security?
It
was Munir Dabo.
Munir Dabo.
Munir Dabo. Late.
Munir Dabo, Bandale.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter whether or not the person is alive, just the name. Munir Dabo?
Yeah.
Munir Dabo.
And who was Director of Finance and Admin?
Seni Suso.
Seni Suso.
Seni Suso?
Yeah.
Seni Suso.
And who was Director of Internal Security?
I
cannot recall his name. I cannot take that place. I will come back to you, Mr. Park, please.
But according to your organogram, he was the boss of the coordinator of espionage.
Counter espionage.
Counter espionage. Marena was I'm coming to that particular one.
Yes.
But Marena was reporting to the Director of Internal Security.
This is what I'm saying. I cannot get it now, but please, I promise, inshallah, I'll give it to this man. Get it done.
Then the liaison officers, you don't need to, I don't know how many you had in that box with the foreign missions or on the foreign missions, you said. On the foreign missions, I presume they are responsible or they're handling liaison with foreign missions here in the Gambia. Is that correct?
Liaison officers in foreign missions outside. Gambian embassies in foreign missions.
Oh, Gambian embassies abroad.
Yeah.
Why do you have them here then?
No. I mean embassies outside the country.
I see.
Here we have our embassies. Not all of them.
So in New York you would have an NIA official sitting in the UN mission? I mean, I'm not asking you
confidential
to name.
issue.
No, I'm not asking you to name. I just want to know that indeed there's a chap there who was an NIA official that probably been talking to her and I didn't know. No,
it wasn't me.
That's all right. Counter-espionage head, what would that be? That's not director. These orders that you have counter-espionage, D1, D2, D3, you have all this, and D1, D2, and D3. Sorry.
It's a section of its own, headed by a senior officer.
He wasn't director?
No, at the time, until when Marina was promoted to be director.
But the person we put in this box here would be Daba Marina.
Yes.
And the D1?
D1 I cannot remember, unless if I may inquire, but I can't remember.
D2?
Same.
D3?
Same.
And the investigations, who was heading that?
Mr. Barry. 1995, no, it was 13 Baji. Landing Baji. For Mr. Barry.
Where are you in this organigram? You don't seem to feature.
I was under them.
What? Which area?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
So 13 was your boss?
Yes, at the time. Briefly, when Mr. Barry came.
Thank you. If you have any closing remarks to make, please proceed to make them now.
Thanking
the commission. And asking for forgiveness if I may have offended somebody directly or indirectly.
And natara fana mbe daniro kala puru yam fo la karola natara ngokuma fa jam wala nga fempo moma mi ala ka man dia mari.
It's a duty that we all have to do.
Ni mukula ti mi ala ko tol bele nyanta kale.
And the purpose of it is what has happened.
Anu ni aja be kala police aja ko min ketanu.
The bad things that have happened
ku jawol mi ala ko wala ketanu
should not happen again.
It's
not going to be easy for you people. It's a tough job. But we are all out praying for you people to succeed. Yes. That's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Sorry. Council, do you have something to submit on this?
Even the closing remarks could show quotations from Fodebari. The document to be exhibited should be Exhibit 195.
What 195? Okay, fine. Thank you all very much. We would end our proceedings here today and resume tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Thank you so much. Meeting is adjourned.